Welcome back, members. I'm Andy Kent, and today we're going to go over the RVH, or plays that are in tight behind the net. A couple things to go over are getting your foot inside the post. So if you can kind of look, Jordan has his foot inside the post, and there's the other way of stand up, having your foot and skate blade on the post. Two different options. We're going to kind of go over both of them. First, we're going to go over with your foot inside the post, right? All right, so when getting your foot inside the post, you want to make sure you get your whole pad scoop inside the post so you're nice and tight right here. What this does is you get a nice good seal with your glove and everything in here. You don't have to lean so much. You're in a good spot. You're also in a little bit better spot if you're to go post to post, right? So if you're to go post to post, you're in a little bit better spot. Now, if Jordan was to get his foot outside and get his skate blade here, he's got a little bit more holes under his glove, and he's got a little bit more going on. But he has a little bit more mobility when it comes to standing up and getting out for any play that goes out. So we got to be able to use the appropriate type in the appropriate situation. A good time to use this is anytime I'm in close and I'm coming in and I have immediate threat. You want to get down in that RVH so you can come in and make this save in a good spot, right? So you want to get down early. It's kind of clunky, a little slower than say a VH, so you need to make sure that you get down sooner, but you got to also wait till I'm immediate threats are pretty close to it. So once I'm pretty close to the net, you need to be getting down into that play if you're talking about getting that skate inside the post. Now, if you're going to keep your skate outside the post, right, we talked about there are a couple more holes. So if you go down, right, there are a couple more holes that puck can potentially go into. And being a big guy, there's definitely a lot more. So you're going to have to use what feels most comfortable to you, right? Another thing that you can see is Jordan's got his hips basically flat to the goal line. He's not really squared up. I'm in a spot where I can still go either way. I can still go behind the net, or I can still come out in here. And if I keep coming, what Jordan's gonna do is he's gonna use that inside foot to push and square up. So let's go over that again. So if Jordan's down, he's gonna eventually push with this foot to square up. So as I come out, he's pushing and squaring up with that inside foot. Now if I were to go post to post, Jordan's nice and flat on that goal line. It's an easy transition, nice and over to make that save. Okay, so if I go post to post or behind the net, Jordan wants to get that stick, a good seal on the ice to prevent any passes from going forward and kind of control everything and keep it down, right? Especially if I'm in tight and I'm wrapping, he can extend. Now, if I were to skate and get a little further away, we don't really want to reach or get that upper body out, so Jordan's got to stay nice and tall, keeping everything nice and sealed so there's no holes in the net. But if I'm coming around really tight, his stick is on the ice, right, for me to stuff it in there. Or if I come around a little bit wider, Jordan's a little bit taller from there. Another thing is we want to be able to be mobile out of this. So if I go behind the net and Jordan moves post to post and I pass the puck, he might want to get back to his feet. So it would look like this. If he gets up, he's going to stand up like that. Let's try that again. You're going to watch his right foot helps him stand up. So it'll be like this. We go post to post, and then he uses that right foot to help him stand up and square up. Just like going the other way, if I'm going behind the net, Jordan wants to get his stick in a good spot, and he wants to turn it over right in here to pick off any passes or prevent any wraps from coming in front. So it'll look like this. As I go behind the net, Jordan's got to get his stick over, and he flips it over so it's in a good spot to pick off any passes. Or if that player were to stuff that puck, that stick's in a good spot. So as I go post to post, he flips it over, and now he stops it and tries to keep all those pucks in a little bit safer area. Okay, another time to use this play is when we're in tight and Jordan's going back to the post, and he stays down, but now he's gonna have to kind of hinge or rotate to square himself back up, right? So it uses a lot of that